my creature book. Give me a second. I do have a creature book, and it's not like a fake creature book because I actually had to study this when I was in school. Give me 1 second. Let me go. There is an author named Judica Isles, and she has put out at least 3 different kinds of encyclopedias. One is the Encyclopedia of Spells. It's and then she has put out an Encyclopedia of Spirits and an Encyclopedia of Witchcraft. Now, at the beginning of every one of these encyclopedias, and so in the beginning of every single one of these books, she goes, none of these spells are for you to use, blah, 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 disclaimer. But we witches actually know that she has to put that in there to save her ass. Because some people, if you don't know, long story short, we're not welcomed in the community in general, and a lot of people don't know the truth and what's real and history, so they'll automatically assume like, well, we're gonna do the bad things. So that said, let me pull up the Encyclopedia of Spirits. This was an accident, but I'll read it. So, gay and lesbian people, spiritual guardians of gay and lesbian people. Artemis, Athena, no, that's not how you say that. Artemis, Athena, Awashima, Bahuchara, Erinli, Ezeli Dantor, Hyacinth, Kybal. Oh, I'm not going to pronounce that right at all. Logenede, Narcissus, obviously Narcissus, Ochosi, Oshamare, Pan, Triana, and you have to see the encyclopedia entry for La Macarena, which I think is hilarious because if you're my age, you remember that song. All right, so this is not the book for this. This is why I grabbed 2 because I wasn't sure which one it would be in. Let me look in the Encyclopedia of Witchcraft. Crows. 51 to 52 and 376. So let's go to 51 first. Because like any good researcher, you quote your sources. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Crows, ravens, and jackdaws. That was the third one I couldn't remember that I thought of. The corvids, which is that family that those 3 belong to, are a large, widely distributed family of birds, including crows, ravens, and jackdaws, powerfully associated with witchcraft and magic. Other members of the family include rooks and jays. So that means blue jays, sterling jays, that sort of thing. Beings. Once upon a time, classification was based purely on powers of observation. Because crows, ravens, and jackdaws bear an obvious family resemblance, both physically and personality-wise, they have always been understood as related. Magpies, which have profound but different associations with witchcraft as well as culture. Don't even get me started on Jim. Want to look it up? It is the Encyclopedia of Witchcraft, the complete A to Z for the entire magical world, and the author is Judica Isles. Ravens will also hunt more than crows, which are mainly scavengers. When mythology distinguishes between the 2, ravens are usually associated with transformative magic, while crows are identified with healing. Okay? So you already see that the author of this game does not necessarily have that information. They've kind of conflated the 2 together, which is very common, by the way. Both are teachers and sponsors of magic and shamanism. If you are asleep like 6 a.m., usually they're active around my time, around 8, 10. You hear, wah, wah, and you'll hear a whole diurnal birds like roosters they noisily greet the sun. So so you'll hear from a rooster, you'll hear early in the morning. And I say that it's 8, 9, 10 because here, this time of year, the equinox is long gone. The sun doesn't set until about 9:30 right now, p.m., which means it's up at like 4 a.m. Pacific Northwest sunrise. As I just said, they will be your daily alarm clock, and they will. I'm a sound sleeper though, so sometimes I don't always wake up when they try to wake me up. And that's what I'm saying. They perch on my back fence and will be like, "Get up!" And I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Identified with solar power and may be understood to venerate or worship the sun themselves. So, ironically enough, you would think that they'd be associated with something cold or something wet or the air, which they are associated with the air, but they're also associated with the sun/fire. Pacific Northwest myth, Earth is enshrouded in darkness. Crow is literally the one who hangs the sun in the sky. Crows and ravens, like bears and humans, are omnivores. Crows do not like to hunt, however, but prefer to scavenge and not only on roadkill. Historically, corvids hover over battlefields waiting for an opportunity to feast on the dead. So there you go. Crows thus have profound associations with spirits presiding over death, war, and disaster. In Irish Gaelic, bad, meaning crow, I hope I pronounced that right for my Gaelic audience. Please tell me if I pronounced that wrong. It's spelled B-A-D-B-H, so bab. Is a synonym, so bab meaning crow is a synonym for witch. It is also the name of a Celtic battle goddess who may manifest in the shape of her namesake bird. Crows are auricular birds. They evoke the spirit of prophecy and are also affiliated with auricular spirits. Among the deities with whom crows and ravens are associated are Amaterasu, believe it or not, the sun goddess, Japanese sun goddess, Apollo, the Greek sun god, Bab, which is Irish. Oh, I'm going to mispronounce this. Cathuboduda. Nope. Cathubodua. Romano-Celtic Gaul. Epona, which is Celtic. Kali, which is Indian. Macha, which is Irish. The Morrigan, Irish, known as the battle raven or battle crow. And if anyone has ever learned or understood about the Morrigan, you don't fuck with the Morrigan. You leave her the fuck alone. Like, the fuck alone. I am gonna mispronounce this. Nantoswel. Nephitis, which is Egyptian. Odin, which is Norse and Aesir for god of the ravens. And, here we go. Lasothuatl, Aztec. So, trickster heroes, crow and raven play an enormous role in world mythology, including Celtic, Greek, Hungarian, Japanese, Jewish, Native American, Scandinavian, and Vietnamese traditions, but most especially in the indigenous traditions of Siberia and North America's Pacific Northwest. Will, on occasion, mimic human language or the sounds of other animals. The associations of crow-raven with witchcraft, magic, and shamanism predate Christianity. What changes post-Christianity is the perception of those associations. Rather than positive associations with wise women, shaman, and seers prior to Christianity, post-Christianity crows were now associated with diabolism and sin. In the eyes of Christian Europe, crows and ravens were linked with witchcraft because of their color, their raucousness, harsh voices, sharp intelligence, and assertive nature. Where have we heard that problem before? Where have we heard that assertive nature is a bad thing? Or being too loud? Or being too smart? I wonder. Explaining why crows were black, typically involving punishment for some kind of sin. According to the standard story, once upon a time, crows were pure white, but they did something very bad and so were punished by being painted permanently black. Now, I'm going to stop here because I'm going to read the rest of it, but I'm going to pause here. If you've never heard about Brother Crow, there is a story that Brother Crow originally was rainbow color and the most beautiful bird that ever existed. Instead of being black, he was white. And his feathers were so iridescent, they were pearlescent and rainbow in the sun. I can't remember the rest of the story fully, but something to the effect of, this is back to the whole having to bring the sun back around again. Flew so close to the sun, trying to do the good deed that he had set out to do, that his feathers became charred and blackened permanently. And that's where it came from, not what you do. Because crows are blackbirds that daily herald the light, the church identified them with Satan in his guise as Lucifer, the fallen angel and light bringer. Now, did y'all hear that? Satan and Lucifer are two different entities. They're not the same and they're not interchangeable. Jackdaws, which are quite similar to crows and ravens, are restricted to the eastern hemisphere, ranging from Eurasia to northwestern. Famous jackdaw may be Sybil Leek's companion, Hotfoot Jackson, the star of her 1966 book, The Jackdaw and the Witch, A True Fable. If you've ever actually hunted a crow and actually cooked it and eaten it, it tastes awful. It absolutely tastes the worst. It's not a very good tasty meat, but it's something that you eat when you have no other option. Baba Yaga is the protector of wild animals who serve her. Her flights are accompanied by crows, ravens, and owls. These birds signal her dominion over day and night. They are not normally compatible. Crows and ravens are intensely diurnal, daytime, while owls are identified. Day 1, Thursday. All right. I know you want me to click the bell. Give me a minute. I want to do stuff. Are we petting kitty? Can we pet the kitty? We can pet the kitty. Petting the kitty. Patting the kitty. We can pet the kitty on the chest, just the head. Oh, the booty. Oh, you like a good booty scratch. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, we can organize stuff. Now, I always like a good organization system. I very much do. Oh, this is interesting. We'll just bring all of these down here, I guess. Oh, I know what this is. Oh, it's a Celtic thing, and I can't for the heck of me remember the name. What does this do? Woo! Huh. Does this go in here? Okay, no. So something does go in there. One of these goes in there at some point, but not right this second. Okay. 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 So I'm not entirely incorrect. I'm loving this so much right now. And I'm probably going to end up having to change this around again, but for now, ooh, I didn't notice that eyeball moving until just now. For now, we will make a cute little scene here. That's nice. We'll bring, oh, that looks so cute and so nice. Now, we're going to drag this. I think we're just going to keep those there and just remember that that is what is over there. So much fun, and I haven't even actually started the game yet. Okay, so back to this. Okay, now what about this? Does this fit? No, okay. One of these fits something somewhere. What about this one? Okay, maybe we'll figure it out once we start playing. Okay. I see all of these other pendants and charms in here. So maybe we will find the right one at some point. Is this a drawer? Oh, what is this? You can use RT to bring up a magnifying glass. Okay, and this. On thalamic, a diurnal field pattern. Diurnal, remember, means sun, or daytime, or morning, that kind of thing. Ooh, all right. Explore. It's the map. We found the map